Almost there. They're almost there, I promise. We're nigh upon being there. Nigh, I tell you. We are so very nigh, you can't even believe how nigh we are upon being ready. Hi! Welcome. Take off the computer glasses here. As you may be able to guess by the interesting levels of saturation that we have here with the color, once again, I had to restart the computer. That's okay. Welcome to this, the legendary Wednesday show. There's nothing really legendary about it, it's just the Wednesday show, but sometimes I like to say legendary just to make things sound like they might be just a little bit more important than they are. It does still look a little like, whoa, very much. Actually, it's just I look very, whoa, very much. I mean, I'm practically orange here. I'm not orange. So let's just mess with this just a tad more. Live technical support while we wait. Trying to figure out which part of this is going to make this less obnoxious here. There, white balance. There we go. Does kind of make me a whiter shade of pale, but every time I restart this thing, it really is a crapshoot. And it's never even the same settings twice in a row. So yeah, Wednesday show. Oh, I am closing in on being allowed to go back to the day job when I want to, but not having to go to the day job every day. So we'll see how that goes. I have a few songs here. We're going to start with some Buffett, because I like me some Buffett. And if I did this correctly, it will say which Buffett song we're going to do. Start a little relaxed here. So let's do one very important thing before we do. And that is tuning. We tune because we like you. And if I can find the thing that I'm looking for, I will actually be doing a song that y'all have never heard me do here, but one that I wrote years ago, a couple of years ago, in fact. An internet shanty. True story. You never try to keep the wild ones home, but mister, don't just sit there and wait. Go out on the town, making all of the rounds. It won't matter if you're your own date. Vacantly occupied, sat on the beach until my body got fried, dreaming of your pretty eyes up in South Carolina. I can't pronounce my R's and G's when I'm speaking Southernese. Honeydew, honey coming to me again. I seen your fat cat style, 300 pounds, jive ass smile, young girls giggling all the while. That's not my cup of chowder. I go for candlelight, cold champagne nearly every night. Honeydew, a little toast for me and you. Honey, why couldn't you take taking that non-stop train. I'm hungry, and I really want to see you again. Getting late, waiter keeps staring at your empty plate. Waiter D keeps telling me, sir, she's just not coming. Well, what the hell does Garcon know? We've been through all this before. Honey, honey, come and do me again. Back of the bridge! F sharp. Honey, why couldn't you have taken that non-stop train? I'm hungry, and I really want to see you again. Vacantly occupied, sat on the beach until my body got fried, dreaming of your pretty eyes up in South Carolina. Can't pronounce my R's and G's when I'm speaking Southernese. Honey, honey, come and do me again one more time. Well now, honey, honey, come and do me again. Oh, 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 well now, honey, honey, come and do me again. Well, honey-do. My shirt is reflecting off the ukulele. Oh, well, I'll take that. I'll take the win. I will. I'll take the W on that. I have no idea. This is it's reflecting? Interesting, because it's a blue shirt and it's a green ukulele, or ukulele, as they say. And so, you know, we'll take what we can here. Now, I got to check real quick to see. Oh, by the way, this is, of course, show number 181 on the 3rd of February. There's an R in it, so I'm going to say that R. Spent a lot of time with that R. And I should mention, of course, as this is the Troubadork show, we do have a sponsor, and that is Ray's House of Monoliths. Get yourself a monolith. Put it out for everyone to see. Yeah, get yourself a monolith. The absurdity will set you free. It doesn't really matter whose party that you're with. So let's all make it weird. Get yourself a monolith. Ray's House of Monoliths. We deliver. Just don't ask how. There we go. Got that out of the way. I feel better. You know, sometimes you got to just do things, or if you don't do them, then something can go horribly wrong. Of course, with this show, anything can go horribly wrong at any time. It is true. It is so true. Where did that go? I don't know. There it is. I knew I had it here. I have to focus without using my computer glasses on the thing, because if I don't do that, then I will not be able to. That needs to be done on TikTok. That's true. I need to do that one. I actually have a video which I made for Instagram and YouTube, which maybe I'll throw that on the TikTok and just see what happens. It is a compilation of the various monolith pictures that have been on in the media. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, why not? The next one I'm going to do is actually a internet shanty, which I think I wrote back in 2018, probably 2016, 2018, something like that. It's based off of the rhythm for Rando, which is a great one, which is about Reuben Rando, the greatest captain to ever sail the seven seas. This is not about someone that noble. No, this is about it's about a Rando, as we have all encountered them. And because this is a sea shanty, it's sung a cappella, which means I take all my clothes off. No, that's not what it means. It means I sing it without any actual... Let me get a thump here. Yeah, no thump. I have no rhythm, so we're just going to fake it. So we go. There is, by the way, a chorus. The chorus is Rando, boys, Rando, Rando me, boys, Rando, in the event that you feel motivated to sing along. Got yelled at by some rando, rando boys, rando. Insulted by some rando, rando me boys, rando. He yelled at me on Facebook, rando boys, rando. Didn't give that turd another look, rando me boys, rando. Some rando thinks he's mighty, rando boys, rando. Take his keyboard, he'll be flighty. Rando me boys, Rando. He told me do your research. Rando boys, Rando did more than his one screen Google search. Rando me boys, Rando. I give him information. Rando boys, Rando. He gave me defecation. Rando me boys, Rando. So long, useless Rando. Rando boys, Rando. Yeah, sawed off useless Rando. Rando me boys, Rando. Woo! Belay. Well, that's the first time I've ever done that, and possibly the last. I don't know. It takes more than a minute, so I can't put it on TikTok, but I might put it elsewhere. I'd rather enjoy that. It's cathartic. Sea shanties became a really big thing on TikTok. Although it seemed to be a really big thing with like one sea shanty that just got done a lot. And then something else happened and everybody changed what they were doing. Because this is social media and it is designed to be very fast with lots of high turnover. Which is one of the reasons why I do my best to throw in new stuff. Because I don't want y'all to get bored. That's true, I could do that. We have to break it up. Subscribe to me to see the rest of it. Well, what the heck? We'll see where we go with that. We are coming. Like I said, we're coming in on the tail end of me being able to go back into the office, and when that happens, I'll probably go in on Monday and try and do some stuff, then come back in time to do the second half of my day and this show. I will say the 15th is we're taking a day off. So I may or may not be doing a show then. We'll see how it goes. We are basically taking an extended celebration of our anniversary because my lovely lady and I will be married, have been married for over 29 years at that point. 29 years and no casualties. Well, they haven't found any bodies, and I think that counts. Speaking of finding bodies, I would like to now sing a little song. Yeah. A way to focus the hostility and anger I feel in a manner which will not cause me to go to prison. Maybe. Happy little song about gambling, drunkenness, and defenestration, yeah. I was gambling in Helsinki, down upon mine luck. Owed a lot to these big Flemish guys, I felt that I was stuck. I thought I was a goner, sure surrounded by mine foes. Then I remembered Hasselhoff, and he solved all mine woes. For he taught the Hasselhoff maneuver, which goes like this. Just grab them by the crotch, and then throw them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch, and then throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Well, I made my way out of there and I fled down to the bar. I happily sipped lager, maybe 2 or 15 jars. Some massive Swedish mercenary spoke ill of my mom. I did not think I could escape this peril quite unscarred. Once then I remembered the Hasselhoff maneuver, which was in the very informative pamphlet right here. I actually had the pamphlet in my back pocket. I asked him to wait just a moment, opened up the pamphlet, found the bookmark, read through the maneuver, and then I grabbed him by the crotch once and threw him out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch once and throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Isn't that lovely? I had gathered quite a crowd by the great feat I did perform. I ordered me another round, for I had grown quite warm. When time to pay the bill came, pleased for credit were all scorned. And so I tried to stand my ground, my fate was quite forewarned. For I had discovered that in this very tavern in Helsinki, you will find it very hard to believe, but I did too, that this man right here, Oscar Hasselhoff, German Master of Defense, was part-timing as bouncer. It was true. I was thrilled. Guten Abend, that's the Hasselhoff, the gates! And I showed him that I had his book, and he signed it for me. Then he grabbed me by the crotch, and he threw me out the window. Well, that was darned effective, I thought, as I was passing through. He grabbed me by the crotch, and he threw me out the window. Yes, it seems defenestration works on me as well as you. Everyone together, a happy song about defenestration, yeah? Just grab them by the crotch, once and throw them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch, once and throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Grab them by the crotch and throw them out the window. Available wherever violent books are sold. Ole! It's not German, but I don't care. Oh, it always feels good to sing that song, doesn't it? I'm sure you can like, superimpose whoever or whatever you feel like chucking out the window in your own minds. And it does feel better. It does. Because we can go with absurd comedy, because absurd comedy gives us the flexibility to, jawohl. Very strange. I've often considered this, and I had a very bad idea, which I have shared with many people. I will share it with people here, because I'm sure it's going to get out there somewhere at some festival or event. If you make a ragdoll, a life-size ragdoll, maybe like 5 foot, 5'3", 5'4", something like that, you could put it in costuming. You basically have an unpaid stuntman. Especially if you have many high places, or windows, or taverns to throw someone out of, or taverns to throw someone into. Trees to pick someone up by the ankles and beat them against. The possibilities are endless, aren't they? Yes, they are. And if I ever see anyone out there doing something like that, I'll just know that I have helped in some small way to turn that festival into more of a cartoon than it already was. And having gotten this far, it is now time for the final song of the set. And for that, I'm going to go get this machine right here. Oh, there. Named because it was paid for when somebody dared me to write 4 verses, turn socially, emotionally distant into a 4-minute song. And then I did. And then they gave me money. So I am now officially a professional songwriter. Which is just weird when you think about it. So let me get the song unlimbered here. Yeah, this one. We're going to try and do this. This is one of the more recent songs that I wrote in December, and it is I Couldn't Run Away with the Fae because the Fae ran away from me. And I have been trying to get a handle on it And I'm going to try and do it without quite so much angst, but still drunk and resentful. Because it's an Irish tune. And, you know. I also gotta go up here. I gotta remember to sing high, because if I don't sing high, I'll sing low, and if I sing low, I'm gonna burn out on this song. My life was a shambles, I wished I were dead. I decided to live with the fairies instead, so I found me a circle of space I had known. When I pled my case, the fairies had flown. My dreams of adventure had all blown away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away from me. I went to a mushroom ring out in the field, left cakes and honey and hoped it would yield a chance to leave my world and live with the fae. Cakes, honey, and fairies were all gone next day. My dreams of adventure had all blown away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away from me. Why? Well, the queen of the fairies, she heard my lament. In a big cloud of glitter, she popped up and went. We've heard your petition, but have to say nay. Stop begging to get us to haul you away. My dreams of adventure had all gone away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away from me. Yeah, no, we've been watching, we've heard far and wide. I said that's a bit on the stalkerish side. You can't live here forever, you can visit, you see. Just remember the caterings BYOB. My dreams of adventure had all blown away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away from me. I asked why I could not flee into the fae. She said, for ya, boy, oh, you can't go that way. She said, you are a rare one, but we'll tell you true. Immortal life's complex enough without you. My dreams of adventure had all blown away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away from me. One more time, with resentful. My dreams of adventure had all blown away. The problem was quite plain to see. Oh, I couldn't run away with the fae ran away, the fae ran away, the fae ran away from me. Oi! Hey! I feel better. And so we have come staggering once again. Up to the curb, deftly dodging the mailbox, stripping our way up the uneven brick path, stumbling through the front door and face-planting directly into the surprisingly empty sink. In the kitchen, that is, the Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show. Thank you for hanging out with me again. Yeah, it's just going to get longer and more complicated as we go. This is show number 181. When we get to show 200, it may very well collapse under its own weight, which is what I've been saying about the show in its entirety. As always, we will continue to do this until such time as we have a better plan. You know, it's a thing. We'll do some things because we do live in a capitalistic society and people do ask us, so therefore I'm just going to go fairly quickly through it. If this goes too fast, just go play it back and stop the tape at times. It's not really tape, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Gosh, I feel old. Anyway, tip jar. PayPal.com/theadequate, Venmo, @theadequate. And I want to thank Eric, Robert, Rick, Emily, and Miranda for throwing money at me in that manner. I would also like to thank my Patreon patrons, JD, Joe, Alexi, Austin, Chris, Teppo, Shay, Linda, and Stephen, Rob, Alicia, Relly BK, Kaylee, Richard, John, Brian, and Lorene, my Party On, Party Down Patreon patron peeps. The Patreon payout will be on the 5th, so that's when money will suddenly miraculously vanish from your checkbooks and go into mine, which is kind of cool. That is used, of course, to pay for various and sundry things. Technical stuff that keeps the show running, the web hosting for theadequate.com. Right now, the restreaming on restream.io because I wound up paying for it. I'm paying for that right now. Don't know if I'm going to continue to pay for it. We'll see. You get buttons and books and ebooks and previews of songs, and I've done like 2 or 3 different songs this past week alone, and we'll see how that goes. All that goodness. And of course, if you are a $10 Patreon patron person, you get to tell me to write a song about something, and I have to do it. And if you're $2 or more, you can tell me to promote whatever you want me to promote down here at this crawl thing that happens over the underside of the screen there. So just remember that, okay? All right. We are archived at facebook.com and twitch.tv/Tobias the Adequate, youtube.com/MPLEGRE, soundcloud.com/Matthew-Laguerre has recorded stuff. I got some podcast things that I'm still working on. Don't worry, we haven't given up on it. At anchor.fm/theadequate. Well, we've kind of given up on the Adequate podcast, but I'm doing little short run stuff. There's 13 episodes of Ask Philo if you are interested in your redneck romancer Q&A sessions. And we're working on a new project that we're going to try and unleash in the coming weeks. I am the Adequate on Twitter. I am the Adequate on Facebook. I am the Adequate on Instagram. I am Tobias the Adequate on TikTok and Tumblr. Mostly Tumblr is getting content from TikTok and Instagram, because that's the way this all works out. THUD Bucket. Yes, my gosh, we are doing a promotion. We are going to be giving away some autographed masks, similar to this. Clown nose not included. We've gotten our first official review from a metal review website, and we've got another one that's in the works. We have fans. That's kind of amazing. You can check us out anywhere that streams music, including Spotify. And every time somebody listens to the entire album, we get 0.000004 cents. So, one day we'll be able to afford a pizza, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it because we're bored, and it's a thing to do. And that's everything. My goodness me. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. So be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Be safe out there. Be careful. Without you there, this is even harder to justify. So y'all are adding to my life in the middle. The good part. Not that weird stuff at the end. Y'all have been wonderful. I have been Tobias the Adequate, and once again I thank you for encouraging my behavior, and I will see you guys next time.